Yo, hello everyone. It's Emmer here, and today's video is pretty much gonna be really simple. It's gonna be my Unkillable Harris build. Sorry, honestly, I was following Ordinary's Biscuit full defense Harris build, but as you know, that got nerfed because it was a bug. So now I come up with this build for everything except for Colossus. I don't know if she can still kill Colossus as fast as she did, but honestly, for mobbing and everything else, this build is just perfect as you can face tank anything. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so here's my build page, and as you can see here, it's pretty like normal, I guess, but I will explain how everything works. So for our trigger module, we're going to run Steel Vanguard. Whenever you hit an enemy with a clash type skill, it will deal damage, a tiny bit percentage of damage based on our shield and HP in an area around those, like a smoke you will see later down the video. For our main damage modules, I'm using Focus on Fusion, Power Increase, and Toxic Amplification. Now, here's the thing. Since we are running MP Conversion and Nimble Fingers too, we are tapping our cooldown because of Harry's passive. However, if you remove Focus on Fusion, you will see here that my cooldown right now, stack cooldown is 1.2 seconds, right? If we add Focus on Fusion, my stack cooldown is still 1.2 seconds, right? So theoretically, the best way that you can like deal more damage is if you use Focus Specialist. I don't know what it is. Fusion Specialist to add increased damage, right? As you can see here, my stack cooldown is still 1.2 seconds. However, this is all dependent that your passive is always up, right? So if my passive goes up, hold on, and we let the timer run out, almost there. There we go. You can see that my stack cooldown goes all the way up to 2 seconds. And obviously, all the other skills go down in cooldown because we lost the first buff of our passive. So if we now put Focus on Fusion, we are still at 1.2 seconds. So the cooldown cap pretty much. What does this mean? Well, this pretty much means that if you don't want to bother always staying on the first level of Harry's passive, I mean, you need to be, if you want to maximize her potential, you need to. But if you want a failsafe in case you like forget to like actually rotate her passive, you can use Focus on Fusion to pretty much close the gap on cooldown. But if you are like super tryhard and you don't really care about this, then use Focus Specialist Fusion Specialist because it will give you a little bit more damage and you don't have like the fail safe, for the cooldown. Now, as far as my ancestor module works, I'm using this because I haven't rolled anything better, honestly. I can live with this. It gives me fusion power boost ratio, max HP that I need for Steel Vanguard and for Harris, and a little bit of skill cooldown, well, actually a lot of skill cooldown. But honestly, since we're always rotating and everything, you don't really need the help of the skill cooldown. I will actually recommend that you get duration, but it's up to you. And obviously more power, even more HP. So yeah, but this is like just a random slot because Harris doesn't really need anything else in her kit because she's really strong. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you my reactor and my external components after this. As far as the reactor goes, we're going to go for skill cooldown and fusion skill power boost ratio. Honestly, like I said, if you are super tryhard, you don't really need the cooldown because you're always going to be rotating her passive. So I would recommend duration and fusion skill power boost ratio as it will help you maintain your buffs even longer. And for the external components, obviously, Plague is her best one. It gives us tech skill power. It gives us toxic skill power and an acquired custom resource, which she has. It gives us more skill power. So that's it for the reactor and the external component set. We don't really need anything else other than obviously maximize your max HP, because the more you have, the more damage your trigger module will do. As far as my arc tuning goes, as you can see here, we're going down, increase our HP. We're going all the way to the right side for the enhanced skill power. Obviously passing through the skill effect range. The skill cost kind of grieves Harris a little bit, but honestly, there's no other better way around it. We're going up for the skill duration up into the right side until we get our mutant cell, which is going to be arc efficiency enhancement. Whenever you hit an enemy with a skill, you get stacks of skill power, pretty much. We're obviously going to skip on the enhanced skill cooldown because Harris doesn't really need it at all. And then for my inversion reinforcement, what I'm running is Adrenaline Surge, which gives me movement speed. You can replace this with our circulation tactic, but honestly, I don't think it even goes further than what it is because we're already on the cap. So pretty much just pick Adrenaline Surge. I'm using Instant Acceleration Protocol because of the sword. But honestly, there's really not like anything else that you can pick. Maybe if you wanted to replace this, you can use the one that gives you more HP. The one that recovers HP every certain time, if you want to. And obviously, we're going to be using Shield Regeneration Algorithm because when using Descendant Harris, while Toxin is between 30 and 70%, gives us Toxic Skill Power plus 9% multiplicative. So we obviously want that. But other than that, there's really not like anything else that Harris needs here. So it's really up to you, like whatever you want to use, right? So I will be showing you at the end of the video my showcase for the Supermassive Dungeon. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!